Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Scary, Strange, and Paranormal True Tales from Sean. We got a special episode today. Um, we have a special Weird New Jersey magazine collection. Recent pickups collection episode, kind of like how I do music pickups, music CDs, gaming pickups for video games. This is going to be for Weird New Jersey, and I figure, well, might as well feature it on this show since it's related, right? Everything's scary and strange. I am a big fan of Weird New Jersey. I do live in New Jersey, so that's been a local magazine in my area. I'm good friends with Mark and Mark, the two editors of the magazine. I've done articles for them. I've done photo shoots for them through the years. I currently have every single magazine except for four of them, and that's the last four. I believe 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56 and 57 are coming out this year. I'm going very soon to my local card shop, my hobby shop, which also sells Weird New Jersey, to pick up the latest four that I'm missing. And I will have, since the very first issue, which was a newsletter, every issue ever printed. I have both every standard issue, every special edition issue, and every hardcover book. The complete library. I have every one. Very rare issues, some that are worth a lot of money. I got a lot off of eBay. I got a lot off of bidding sites. I went to collector shows and made trades with people with extra copies that I had. I did trades of issues I didn't have and traded with people. I went to special shows to purchase rare issues, and I have now the complete edition collection except for like four, which my buddy has on hold for me. I just have to get down there. This is the last batch that I got when I was last collecting at my local card shop. They had comic book day, and that's when I went. This was like before the pandemic, like before the virus hit and everything. It was like 2019, and I got caught up, and I'm going to show you what I got, and we're going to talk about the issues. I didn't read every one, through. Oh, there's some specials in here too. So I talked to my guy today on the phone, and he said, "Sean, I got you covered, because I spent in the high thousands in Pokemon cards. And I probably bought a couple hundred, books from him. And he's like, I got the issues that you don't have in a pile here with your name on them. But he's like, a couple special issues came out that are special limited. He goes, I got them for you too. And what happens is that every year, a few issues come out, but then you always have like a special issue that comes out. Whether it's like on a special road or a UFO or a haunted house, or an abandoned place, and it's an issue that's dedicated to it, and it's not part of the regular numbered issues. So I gotta actually pick up the new ones, and I got a few here. Let's see what I have here. I don't want to get these out of order. So I got 51, which is the newest one that I have. 50. Some of these are in cellophane. 37. Now, if I'm going off on odd numbers, it's because I was missing them. And what I did was I made a list of whatever I was missing. That's usually what I do. I go to my guy and he hooks me up. Haunted Home States. I'm going to show you that. That was a special. Then I was missing. These are wrapped brand new in cellophane. 45. 49. 48. I'm going to show them. 47. These are all, a lot of these are, Jersey Devils, Bizarre Beasts, another creature and other creatures of weird New Jersey. This is a actually rare out of print collector's edition. Okay. And these are all sealed in cellophane. I keep a lot of them that way. So this was my last batch. So what I'll do is I make a list of the ones I'm missing, and then I'll make a trip there, and I'll give him my list, or I'll call ahead of time, and he gets them ready for me. So like I said, when I go there next, I pretty much just need the last 4. And, you know, there was a lot of bookshops around in my area that sold Weird New Jersey or magazine stands, but there really isn't anymore. And Weird New Jersey cut down a lot of the places that they sell their magazines from because they want you to order directly from them. What's nice is my guy doesn't jack his prices up because a lot of these places, especially for older issues, really jack the prices up. I mean, big time. He doesn't. You know, if there are issues that have come out within at least the last few years, he doesn't really jack the price up. The only time he'll have price increases is on those limited edition issues because those are hard to get. So the latest one that I have is issue 51. This is the cover. So this is how a typical monthly issue will look like. Okay? And this is some of the articles. Like, this is some of the pictures that you'll see. They're all submitted. And Mark. And really nice stuff here. These are awesome. What's cool is that they'll show you, like, local advertisements in the Jersey area, South Jersey, like tattoo shops and music shops and tattoo shops. And there is advertising, like people pay for advertising. But if there's oh wow, Jason Hawes, huh? There was a Paranormal Expo. People from Dead Files and Taps, Ghost Hunters. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of paranormal. Zach Bagans, they met Zach Bagans. He went to a book signing. If there's a local legend or story that you know of, in New Jersey, it's going to be featured in here. It's in one of these magazines. Pretty neat, pretty cool. So this was issue 51. Move this over. That was an open one. That one I had started looking through. That was an open one. This is issue 50. So these are recent. See? That's how these look. So now you know you got a face to go with the word, because you hear me say this name constantly on the channel. And now you know where I'm referencing them from. These are the books. These are the issues of Weird New Jersey. And a lot of my references and stories that I share with you on this show are from these publications. And a lot of even my stuff is featured in here. Tons of information. Tons of local advertisements. Mines, hidden cemeteries. We talked about underground tunnels. Abandoned mills of the Passaic River. See, like, this is like stuff we grew up with hearing about. And, now you can read all about it. And there's articles about this stuff. Now, these are wrapped in cellophane. This is a 37 mint copy in paper, in wrapped, sealed. Collector's issue. See? Here, collector's edition. Home State Hauntings, True Stories of Ghostly Places in New Jersey. Mark and Mark. Weird New Jersey presents collector's special edition. So this would be an example of a non-numbered issue, which would be considered a special issue, which is some of the ones I have to pick up when I go. And that's also sealed. So I'll have an update when I go to my shop and pick up the new ones. I'll have another recent pickups. Those will be the recent ones once I get my hands on them. I'm probably going to go this week or this weekend. 45, this was issue 45, and I was missing this. For whatever reason, a lot of these sell out incredibly more than others. Certain issues, and this was one of them. And the longer you wait, they go out of, first of all, they go out of print. They don't constantly print them. That's it. And the prices jack up, and then you go on eBay, and it's astronomical. So, like, if you're like me and you want a complete collection, spend the bucks. This is 49. Another sought-after issue. This one was on the newsstands, and I couldn't even find it for the longest time. Finally, I walked in, and the guy's like, it's right here. And the only reason why he didn't have it put aside was he didn't know I needed it. I never told him. 48. This was a popular one, too. I think I have an open one of this somewhere also that I'm in the middle of reading. But this is a sealed copy. And they're good for trades, too. 47. Is it the Devil's Tower? I think so. And last but not least, another special collector's edition. This is a very rare one. Jersey Devils, Bizarre Beasts, and Other Creatures of Weird New Jersey. Sealed. This is a special issue. All right, so that's what Weird New Jersey is. Those guys are big time now. They're on, what is it? Travel Channel. They're on freaking paranormal shows now. They're special guests. They're big time. And they're local in my area. Can you imagine? I knew those guys way back when. I'll take a look at some more articles here. The ones that are open. Let's maybe talk about something here. Oh, you know what I got to start doing? I haven't done them. I forgot about it. Taking viewer comments and reading them. Questions. So please feel free to comment in the comment section and tell me about experiences paranormal, and I will definitely read them and share them with the viewers. That was a big thing on here, and I haven't done it in a while. I keep forgetting to tell you guys to do that. I apologize. I really do. People write in, people leave their own experiences like they do on this show. They write little things that they, witnessed that relate to articles sometimes. Did you hear the one about the dumpster and the dead body? Cemetery recycling, the G-Man speaks, the life and death and garbage of Junkyard George, Mothman revisited. Where the heck is the Hoboken Monkey Man? Hey, we just talked about that. The ever-changing Great Wall of Trash. Bring back the dead from the trash to the treasure. Overbook Asylum's Last Walk. What's cool is that, they're very big on trespassing and not giving exact locations, because that was a big problem with Weird New Jersey. People were really ruining it for others. But um, what's cool is that taking road trips and visiting all these places, and you have to be respectful. A lot of them are on private property, but a lot of them are iconic sites now, iconic places. People take their pictures in front of them, these places, and sometimes they send them back to Weird New Jersey and they say, hey, I visited this place. Hey, I went here. I went to this cemetery. I went to this abandoned house. People do that. People go in the car and they take road trips and they visit all these locations, or they'll pick a handful of them out and they'll actually, what was the one in Clifton? The Devil's Lair, Dead Man's Bridge, Crybaby Bridge of Clinton Road. The kid throws the coin back at you. See, like old school weird right here. 3 early Weird New Jersey's issues. Brand new old. Wow. Issues 1 through 3. See, I have these. And some of them they reprinted. I have both those and the originals. They were actually flyers. They weren't even magazines. They were like flyers. Weird New Jersey postcards. I'm looking at this stuff. It's like insane. People send in their tattoos. People send in like just crazy stuff. Oh, crazy signs. Or like if somebody has like a piece of toast or like a cookie that looks like New Jersey, they send it in. Artifacts of a Lost Civilization. So, we're New Jersey. That's the book. That's the magazine, whatever you want to call it. Now, we had a local bookstore here, and now it's Amazon. But back then, we had bookstores that you could walk in. And we still have one in the mall here, in the New Jersey Mall. Books A Million. But they're a great bookstore, but they're so overpriced. But they sell a lot of books. But like we used to have local bookstores, and they sold a lot of Weird New Jersey hardcover books. I have the whole collection. They have Weird Florida, which was awesome for me because I spent every winter down in Florida. We had a winter house an hour from Tampa. So we spent months in Florida every winter. So, for me, that was great. We had Weird Florida. We had Weird New York, because we used to have a place in New York that we used to stay at. I think there was a Weird Virginia. Not every state. Weird Ohio. Whatever there was, we had. Whatever books came out, I bought. And especially places that like we went on vacation to, we would get those states. Special hardcover books. A lot of them signed from events. What else? Weird New Jersey. Oh, there is one Weird US, and I think there's Weird US 2. I have both of them. So I have the whole I have the whole library. It'd be impossible to show it on here. And through the years, see what originally had happened is that I was always into this. Always. Before I even knew about them. I was always into this topic, into paranormal, ghosts, UFOs, urban legends, abandoned houses, and creatures, cryptids. And what was cool is that my father grew up with Weird New Jersey, and he was a big fan. And he's the one that always told me, Sean, you got to start reading this. And that was it. I was hooked. And it inspired me to do so much and so many things. And, I always would watch those ghost shows, and even before the reality TV ones, and movies and scary stuff. So this was like a match made in heaven. I just, and being, it was local to me, and like a lot of these places that they talk about, I pass all the time. I live near. And, being from Jersey, you could go from the top of Jersey to the bottom and see everything. I mean, it's quite amazing, really, if you think about it. It's quite an amazing state, but there's other weird states, and they never really took off. Like, they made the one hardcover book, and then that was it. I guess it's so much for them, It's enough covering one state for the two of them. It's only run by two people, and they have the help of the community also. But Mark and Mark pretty much do everything themselves. But it's a great little article, and I've read it through the years, and it just seems to get better and better. And there's always stuff that people submit. A lot of times they'll go and they'll check it out themselves. They'll do their own photography or whatever, and it's pretty neat. That is my recent pickups of Weird New Jersey. I am going in a few days to go meet my buddy and pick up the rest of the issues. I'll have another video, an update on my collection. We'll check out those new issues. I'm sure they're awesome. Take care, guys, and I will see you on the next episode of the Scary, Strange, and Paranormal. And also, I want you guys to chime in on the comments and leave any of your experiences that you would like me to pick in the comments and share with the audience on a future episode. I would love to read your stuff. I really would. Take care, guys. Be well.